Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have a team for you from r/VGC. I was browsing the Reddit this morning, and I found this awesome team by the user by the name of Mystic6785. I'll just say that again because I messed that up. Mystic6785 posted this RESHIRAM team. Apparently made it to the top 100 of ladder near the beginning of the month. Which is pretty awesome in its own right. Not right at the beginning of the month where it's easy to get to the top 100. It's about, 10 days in where it's actually a little tougher. This team uses a RESHIRAM and a Thundurus. And I've been looking at the Thundurus and I'm like, that's a pretty nasty Pokemon, especially with the Defiant usage, sending that out in front of an Incineroar or any kind of like Landorus or anything like that can lower stats. You just get that Defiant boost right back up. So you know what? I figured, let's take this into the battle arena. Let's see what we can do. And let's see if we can pull out a couple wins. Let's get going, guys. Okay, so going up against Brix, who is bringing not the Torn Ogre, but bringing an Ogre. Interesting. Now, we see the Kyogre, we see the Landorus, so the Thundurus actually makes some sense here. The Rillaboom makes a lot of sense here. Bringing the Porygon 2 and the Glastrier might not. So you know what if we just lead with the Thundurus and the RESHIRAM? Let me just take a quick peek at this RESHIRAM summary. Yeah, okay, so we've got plenty of stuff to go up against. This would just be a max Thundurus, max candidate there. We're going to go for the Rillaboom, and what would be the last one? Could actually go for the Incineroar. I could lead with the Incineroar instead of the RESHIRAM, to be honest. No, because there's the chance that the Regieleki comes out. Yeah, there's a pretty high chance that the Regieleki is going to come out on this team. I like the Assault Vest Incineroar, too. It's an Incineroar set that I don't see too often. It's an Incineroar that uses Fake Out, Snarl, Burning Jealousy, and U-Turn. It's pretty spicy. Super defensive. Going to be really good against this Regieleki. Going to be really good against this Amoonguss. Not so much the Kyogre, obviously, and that's why I'm not bringing it in the front. That's why it is sitting there in the back. I'm hoping to take out the Kyogre before it becomes a problem. But anyway, gonna send out the Kyogre and the Regieleki, kind of as I thought. So this Thundurus and RESHIRAM combo should be, pretty decent. The Drizzle is gonna make for some pretty nasty stuff here. But I'm thinking that because the Thundurus here is a lot faster than the RESHIRAM, I should be able to just go for the Airstream on the Kyogre, and then go for the Draco Meteor to take out the rest of it. The next turn, if I really wanted to, I can go for an Earth Power on the Regieleki. Even with a -2, that should be totally fine. Yeah, let's go and do that. Okay. So we get the Dynamax there. I'm looking at the team and I'm like, was there a better option here? I could have gone for, I guess, Rillaboom and Thundurus. Gone for a Wood Hammer right off the bat. Gone for I don't know. Nah, I don't think that would have been great. So anyway, going for the Electro Web here. Trying to lower my speed, but that's going to make things better for me. I like that. I do like that. No, I don't like that. That sucks a lot. Okay. But hey, at least I've got the Figgy. RESHIRAM lives this, which is pretty stellar. I love that. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Junk in the trunk. Now that that has happened, I'm considering swapping out. I'm thinking about that. I'm like, oh, maxing the Thunderous was probably not the right thing to do, but I mean, probably not. It definitely KO'd it. We're swapping out to Incineroar here from the Reshiram's turn, but we'll go for Grassy Glide here. I mean, this is the most obvious Grassy Glide in human history, but I think by swapping out into the Incin, we'll be all right. Yeah. Ugh. Maxing the Thunderous. Yeah, that was a waste of a Thunderous, huh? So let's think about that next time. What's a Hootsasa? Ah. That makes sense, too. And what's a Gortron? Ah. Well, one of these is getting fake outed next time. That's going to be the Amoonguss. Porygon 2 and Glastrier could have been a pretty good combo, too. Go for the Trick Room and Protect on the first turn, and then go for like a Close Combat or an Eerie Impulse or something. Things to think about for next time. I like this team a lot, though. We're going to go for a... Ooh, I could go for a U-turn here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I can't. We'll go for the Grassy Glide again, I guess, on the... it doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're locked into some bad times right now, aren't we? We'll go for the Fake Out on the Amoonguss. This might just be a loss. Yeah, and then the Fake Out on the Incin makes sense. We'll just do as much as we can to this. Oh, boy. This is a big yuck. And I can't swap back out into Reshiram, obviously, because it's got... well... It did eat the Figgy Berry, so... I was about to say, because it's got like 6 HP left, but it does not, actually. We'll just go for the Burning Jealousy. Ooh, the crit. Oh, the crit is so relevant here. That is wonderful. That is just absolutely wonderful here. Just don't go down to that. Good. Cool. And that'll take out the... No, it won't. No, it won't. That's really sad for me. That's really sad for me. Okay, so what if we bring back out the Reshiram? I don't want to get... I don't want to get high horsepowered, so I need to target the Gortron. I will get high horsepowered anyway. There's no getting around that. It's just faster than me. No, it's not. But hey, we miss it, so that's fun. See, I'm pretty sure that initial water spout, max damaged my Thunderous, because I'm looking at this team report that Mystic 6785 put out, and they mention that specifically Tornogre is a very tough matchup if you don't play well. Kyogre can KO Max Thunderous with Max Geyser or with Max HP Water Spout in the rain if Max Thunderous has been chipped by about 25%, which I don't think it had been chipped by about that much, but it was pretty dang close, that's for sure. So with that in mind, let's go into the next game. Let's see if we can do this again. If there's a Kyogre there, then it's going to be a bigger consideration next turn. Next game. So yeah, let's dive into that one. Let's see what we can do. Okay, So going up against this next person who's actually using the Calyrex-Shadow. No Intimidate to be found. No, big stat down to be found. So is bringing the Thundurus still a good plan? That Blastoise kind of scares me a lot. So I feel like going for the Porygon 2 and the Glacier here, because this team does have a Trick Room presence, is going to be pretty sweet. With the Indeedee there, I feel like I should bring the Rillaboom, but I'm not 100% on that. Just because of the fact that, that Choice Band really harmed me last time. So maybe we can just toss out Reshiram here and then bring the Incineroar again. I want to I want to believe that the Incineroar is useful here. But maybe not. No, there's an opposing Thundurus, so maybe bringing the Thundurus of my own is the way to go. No, you know what? We're gonna bring Rillaboom. In case that Indeedee comes out, then we can actually, swap out into that. Not have Expanding Force ruin my life completely. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. I'm feeling a little better about this game, though. Not going to get swept at lead like that last one. I hope. I believe. So it's going to be an Indeedee and a Thundurus. Yeah, that is just fine for me. Now, the only problem that Indeedee brings is that this could be a Imprison situation. So I don't want to go for the... Let's go for a Trick Room. I don't want to go for the Protect here, because if I do, then my Porygon 2 just gets imprisoned and I've wasted a turn, and probably a superpower on the Porygon 2 makes for pretty nasty time. So let's just go for an Icicle Crash, and then next turn I can Dynamax if needed. Next turn I can Dynamax if needed. The stack attack is going to be really great for my Reshiram, because I do have the Earth Power. And that should just be able to do enough damage. Do all the damage. Okay, so we're getting a big Tornadus here. That's fine. That is actually more than okay. I'm pretty sure that I can just live. Period. Okay. So here it comes. This is going to be a big knuckle. I don't like it. And the defense. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, good. Oh, I was worried this would have been a nastier move. Wait, is that actually the best move that they could have gone for? That's like 130 plus 75. That's 210, and knuckle would be 90 something. So that'll be 180 something. Yeah, that Airstream was actually the most powerful move they could have used there. So nice. Good choice. So this is just going to be a try attack. I could go for an Eerie Impulse, to be honest. Yeah. I think I need to go for an Eerie Impulse in this Indeedee, and I think I need to go for a Hailstorm. I mean, going for a Hailstorm last turn would have been so much better. But, why am I even Dynamaxing it then? No, I don't need to Dynamax it. No, I can do that on the Reshiram later. This is fine. Yeah, also okay. So the Indeedee's going to take some big damage here. Yeah, the follow me is a thing, isn't it? Glad that I didn't Dynamax here then. So I would have just gotten knuckled on the P2. On the Porygon 2? Oh no. I don't think that was the right move. I don't think that was the right move at all. We're going to go for a Tri-Attack on that. We're going to go for a Icicle Crash. Again, on that, we're taking it slow. We are taking it super slow. But I'm also going to try and KO this Indeedee this turn, so that next turn, my Reshiram can take it out. I'm assuming that my Glacier is going to go down this turn. Yeah, so... Min-max, we don't like that, but it's fine. It's fine. This is the turn that we figured we were going to have Diamond Hands. All right, let's go Knuckle on the Glacier. Again, though? Again, though? I don't know about this, dude. I'm about to ruin this person's whole career. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna send out that Calyrex. That's fine for me. Although I kind of just want to let the Thundurus be a Thundurus right now. It's got the +1 speed, and I'm in Trick Room for how many more turns? 2? Yeah, 2. So we can just go for the Recover here. Go for the Recover. Go for that Icicle Crash on the Calyrex. I don't need to take it out right now, do I? Nah, but I go first. And I know that I can KO it. Yeah, this is better. I don't like how much better it is, but it's better. Okay, so let's just take out the Thundurus. Let's heal up the Porygon too. And then assuming they're going for... Oh, you know what? I can just go for an Eerie Impulse next turn too. I really want this Glacier to go down right now, though. So if it goes for the Expanding Force, then Porygon's going to live through it. If it goes for the Astral Barrage, it's just not going to hit Porygon 2 at all. There it is. So now I can go for the Eerie Impulse next turn. Bring it to -1, and then also bring out the Reshiram and do Reshiram things. Could also bring out the Incin and just start whittling. No, sorry, it's not an Incin, it's a Rillaboom. Let's bring out Reshi. I kind of want to just take out the Rillaboom. Definitely want to take out the Rillaboom. So this might be a fake out. This might be a fake out. It doesn't matter because we're going to Dynamax, go for the Max Flare on the Rillaboom, try and take it out in one turn. And if we can't, then we can't. But that's okay. With 2 Pokemon left, every bit of stat diminishing that I can do right now is beautiful for me because they can't take it away. So the Grimnay putting it at +1 special attack is bad for me usually, but the fact that I have an Eerie Impulsor and a Rillaboom in the back that can just bye, take it out. That's a knockoff, by the way. Now, bringing out Rillaboom might have been the better decision, but thankfully, because my opponent brought out a Rillaboom, bringing up my own Rillaboom was just a bad idea, because then Fake Out could happen, and it could happen on my Rillaboom, and then I wouldn't have been able to knock off. And anyway, this, that, and the other, it's a whole bunch of things. Then look at this. Fake Out does absolutely nothing for my Reshiram. It's totally fine. I get the Eerie Impulse. It's at -1. Ooh, we're in good shape. We are in the best of shape. There goes the Rillaboom. All right, I think we've more or less won this. This is great. This is wonderful. Doesn't affect P2. How much does a -1 do to Reshiram? Not very much. Not very much, it turns out. Well, with that said, instead of just going for another Trick Room, we're going to go for another Eerie Impulse. Is it a bad move? Could be. Could be. Because if the Calyrex goes for... Yeah, there you go. If the Calyrex gets a crit, then it ignores all of that. But didn't happen. Didn't happen, so is totally fine. GG. So that's good. That's good. I like this team. I like RESHIRAM a lot. Cool. I think that was a matter of a better lead. That team didn't really have much to do about Trick Room. And so just kind of using that right off the bat helped me out a lot. A lot. Especially against that Thundurus. You don't want to be bringing out the Incin. You don't want to be giving it that +2. You don't want to be bringing out the RESHIRAM because it doesn't really matter at that point of the game. It's just kind of better to keep it in the back. Anyway, that was good. Let's go into game 3. Let's apply what we've learned in game 1 and 2. Let's see if we can make game 3 a little bit better. All right, going up in game 3 against Barth, who's bringing the Ho-Oh Lapras combo. All right, I've heard about this. I haven't seen it ever. This is really cool. I think Thundurus and RESHIRAM make sense here. Thundurus and RESHIRAM make sense. The team report mentions specifically Lapras. Obviously bring the Rillaboom. Now this is... Rillaboom's the main check to Tornilga and Laprazation teams. I mean, this is still fine. I don't think I'm going to bring it in the front, though. I think I'm still going to bring Thundurus and RESHIRAM. I don't believe that bringing Porygon 2 or Glacier really makes a ton of sense here. No, specifically because of the Ho-Oh. So we're just going to bring Rillaboom and Incineroar. That should be okay. Hopefully the Porygon 2 and the Glacier can bait my opponent into bringing in the Amoonguss, I guess. The Amoonguss or the Tyranitar. If my opponent brings in the Tyranitar, I'm in great shape. Great shape. This is why it's important, by the way, to have a full team, right? A lot of people will say like, oh, not a lot of people, but there's like a small subset of people who are going to be like, yeah, if you have like a core 4 that you always bring in your VGC teams, just put those 4 in your team and just mostly bring those and just have the other 2 just kind of sit there. Not the case. If you bring 2 other big threats, then, you know, then you're good. So we can go for the Airstream into the Airstream into the Max Flare. Not wow, I just said 2 Airstream into the Blue Flare. And I kind of like that on the Lapras. But I also don't. You know? What if we just shut down an Amoonguss? What if we just target the Lapras, assume that there's going to be a Rage Powder, and then be fine with the fact that it goes onto the Amoonguss? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. If I damage a Lapras before it's able to set up Resonance, then I'm happy. Because next turn I can always go for the Max Thunder? That's not right. I've forgotten the name. It doesn't matter. I'm an old man. All right, here we go. So yeah, the Lapras is going to Gigantamax here. Set up the Resonance on my Thundurus, and that's okay. That is okay. I don't hate it. I hate it a little. I don't hate it. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was afraid of, right? We've got the Protect on the Amoonguss. Protect plus the Berry. Wow, this thing's not taking damage. But at least we're not Blue Flaring into a Protect here, right? And now we have the speed up. We have the Blue Flare. Cobra Berry. That's the one. I have not hit that once. See, that is what can ruin me. It's not going to take out my Thundurus. We're going to be okay. The only... because the issue now is that I want to take out this Lapras, but if I go for Max Lightning, that might be a Max Lightning on the Amoonguss from Rage Powder. If I go for an Airstream, then I don't trigger the weakness policy, which is great, but I don't trigger the weakness policy, which is great. You know, period. That's it. I think that's it. Yeah. If I get rage powdered here, then I get rage powdered here, but I think I might be all right. Gosh, I hope I'll be all right. Okay, so that should have been a Max Thunder or whatever. I need to like look that up. I straight up didn't look when that happened. Blue Flare is gonna do decent damage, I guess, but Max Lightning. Jeez. Max Lightning. Okay, well, Rillaboom's going to be able to do something here. Don't like that. Maybe Amoonguss was the bigger threat. Maybe Amoonguss was the bigger threat. Because then what might be better... Let's go for Incineroar. Let's go for the fake out on the Amoonguss. Let's try and bait out a sleep turn. Intimidate's going to do nothing, and that's fine. I have the Assault Vest, so I can live probably a single Max Geyser. And then we'll go for a Blue Flare. Let's go on the Amoonguss slot. It doesn't matter because I'm sleeping this turn. But what's truly, truly, truly important is that this Amoonguss doesn't get a turn. And so here comes the Geyser. Going to be on the Incin. It does a lot of damage, but it doesn't do all the damage. Okay. So that's the rest of Dynamax gone. Okay. So now you know what, let's just Snarl. Let's Snarl it down. Let's Snarl and Blue Flare the Amoonguss. Because now the point isn't to... There we go, that's nice. Come on. Yeah. That's wonderful. And it's burned. That's great. Now the point isn't to KO the Lapras. Now the point is to nerf the Lapras. If that initial Blue Flare hit, I would have been a little bit more happy, but hey, that's okay. Lapras can use Hydro Pump, which just isn't going to hit. And that's another Blue Flare I can use. Possibly. Okay, think about this logically, right? We want the Incin to stay around to snarl more things. We're just going to keep it around to snarl more things. The Amoonguss is probably going to protect here. This is mind games. I'm going to kind of have to protect here myself. This is why Reshiram has protect. Going to withdraw the Lapras. That makes sense. Sending out the Lando. I'm going to have to swap something. Yeah. So there's the protect on the Amoonguss's side. My protect was for the Lapras, so that's fine. I feel like they may target the Incin here. And Reshiram can question mark take it. Reshiram can probably not take it. Neither can Incineroar. Having the Thunderous right now would be so, so good. Going for a Max Guard first turn would have been really good. We're doing that. We're trying to take out the Amoonguss here. Now, hopefully the Grassy Surge is for the Earthquake. Oh. Are we sending Lapras back out? No, it's Ho-Oh. Ew, oh, that sucks. Ho-Oh, no. Ho-Oh, no. That does nothing. Wow, that does nothing. So yeah, the Grassy Surge is going to really nerf this Earthquake. It's still going to do quite a bit. Yuck. Don't like it. Glad that it's there, though. Glad that it's there, though. Whoa. Okay. So now we're in a bit of a pickle. I gotta go for the Grassy... I should have gone for the Blue Flare on the Landorus. Burning, that would have been so much better. Okay. Wood Hammer on the Landorus. Blue Flare on the Landorus. When does that ruin me? If I swap out the Rillaboom here into an Incineroar, then that's just going to KO my Incineroar. If I had burned that last turn, this would have been so much better. Ho-Oh was going to protect. Thank you, Ho-Oh, for protecting. Thank you for thinking that you were a bigger threat than I think you are right now. Blue Flare goes first. I should have done that last time. It's fine. It's fine. Reshiram's going to take a bunch of damage and Rillaboom's going to flinch. I thought I needed the power. I thought I needed the power. Is this self-sabotage? I think this might be self-sabotage. We're going to go for the... No, I can't. Wait. Why did it let me go for that? Because I flinched. Oh, nice. Okay. 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 Do it, Grassy Glide. Why am I protecting the Ho-Oh? Is going to be attacking my guy anyway. Doesn't matter. Grassy Glide. Shabam. Didn't do that much because of the thing. Because of the Intimidate. And here comes the Sacred Fire. Brave Bird. Okay. Still going to take it out, but just going to do damage to the Ho-Oh. Dang, son. Oh, yeah, and that. Right. Of course, the Aurora Veil. Of course, the Aurora Veil. I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. Yeah, wow, this was a really bad situation for me. Hold on, we'll talk about this in a second. Let's go for the Draco on the Ho-Oh. No, let's go for the Blue Flare on the Lando. Let's see if we can just take that out. Ugh. Stop. Stop. Stop it, Ron. Stop. Here comes the Amoonguss. Oh, there's a regenerator team. Oh, this team is so cool. Cool regenerator team. Cool. It's actually pretty insane though. Like the regenerator on the Amoonguss and the regenerator on the Ho-Oh. That's just so much HP on a switch heavy team, especially with Amoonguss being so tanky and with the Lapras being so Aurora Veil, with the Ho-Oh being hi ho, it's off to bird we go. Amoonguss, no, rather everybody, Blue Flare, just take out the Amoonguss. Should have been a Snarl. Did I do Snarl or did I do Burning Jealousy? Why did I do Burning Jealousy? Yeah, so that's going to go down. Oh my gosh, if I did Snarl, I'm going to be so happy with myself. If this Incineroar goes down and I don't even have to think about it, oh no! Oh wait, it's Brave Bird anyway. Right, it's physical. Physical Ho-Oh. Physical Ho-Oh. Physical Ho-Oh. Incineroar's fast asleep. Alright. Grass is going to disappear. Hey, you know what? We took out 2 Pokemon. We took out half their team. I consider that a not super big loss. I consider that learning. I consider that a good game. This Ho-Oh team, I love it so much. I love it to death. I want to try it out. This looks very, very fun. Cool. Well, now I have ideas. Ideas for later. Hey, if anybody has this kind of Ho-Oh team and they want to pass it along, please do that. And I will go and check it out. And I may use it in a future game because that seems like a lot of fun. Anyway, let's go and check out the rental code for this team. And let's get you on your way. Okay, so this team with the RESHIRAM, with the Protect, Blue Flare, Draco Meteor, and Earth Power. I love this set. I never got a chance to Dynamax the RESHIRAM, but if I did, that Max Wormwind would have been just oh so nice. The Draco Meteor, I've never been a huge fan of Draco Meteor just because I don't really like things that lower your stats by 2. Close Combat, I'm like begrudgingly using because it's just such a good move. But Draco Meteor, like bringing you down by 2 points, that's really harsh. The Thunderous, great Dynamax target. I need to figure out a little bit more about when to max guard or when to send in the max airstream or the max lightning. Haha, bet that was frustrating. Sorry. Yeah, if I can figure out when to use that, then that'd be great. Having the Defiant user is huge on this team. I love that. The Incineroar with Fake Out, Snarl, Burning Jealousy, and U-Turn. I hate Burning Jealousy. I have a burning passion for how much I don't like Burning Jealousy. I just don't think it does everything that people want it to do. But I love Snarl. I love Snarl. Burning Jealousy is just Snarl with a condition, right? Because it brings it cuts the attack in half, but only if they've lowered a stat. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me not being good enough for it. Anyway, Porygon 2 is great. Glacier is great. That's your Trick Room package right there. If your opponent doesn't know that Trick Room's coming or can't handle Trick Room, then you can just, slap them down with a Porygon 2, a Glacier, a Reshiram, and an Incin or a Rillaboom even with the Grassy Glide and the Grassy Surge. With a Choice Band, might as well talk about that while we're here, and just kind of power them down like that. Like, a lot of teams these days rely on speed. And trying to think about that last game, if the Ho-Oh team would have been better for this. With the Amoonguss and the Lapras, I don't think the Lapras, well, maybe, because you can Eerie Impulse the Lapras. Anyway, that kind of thought is for future Michael. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Oh, I'm gone. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Pokésports, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, smash that like button, and hit the subscribe button, because it always helps us out. Leave a comment about how poor I did and how Kevin's the better VGC player. Ah! It's okay. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.